What's going on, family? So, just want to go through a list. Just want to let you know it's very important to take care of yourself, take care of your temple. Everything they throwing at us, everything they giving us, what they call food, is really the thing that's making us sick. And we tend to want to get sick, but we've been doing things for the past 20 years that have been making us sick, but then we want prayers and stuff like this. If you just take care of yourself, everything you need, every medicine is in nature. The Most High Yah gave us everything we need to be healed. It just depends on, they say you are what you eat. So if you eating junk food, your body's gonna be junk. It's literally called junk food. It's not even food. Who knows what that stuff is? Ain't no way you're getting real food for $1. You need to stop eating McDonald's. Stop eating all that stuff. Stop drinking soda. Stop drinking sugar, highly processed sugary drinks. Drink more water. But I'm just gonna go through this little list I got down. So one thing, the first thing on here is to eat fruit daily. Start eating fruit daily. You get a lot of vitamins, minerals, and things of this nature from certain fruits. And certain fruits I don't like myself personally, or some I haven't tried yet. So I usually would just incorporate things that I like. Like I tend to eat blueberries, strawberries, grapes, watermelon, pineapple, things of this nature, oranges, apples. But also, you have to be careful of what stuff you get, because a lot of it is grown with pesticides and things of this nature. So every time I go and I get any fruit or anything, I try to make sure it's organic, which probably doesn't even matter because who knows what they're doing with it. But that's a personal preference for me. And also, whenever I get fruit, and I understand, trust me, I understand if you're on a tight budget and you can't afford it, just get fruit. It's still better than getting chips and candy. It's still gonna be better than getting that. But I try to tend to get the most expensive thing, like the most expensive fruit, because you get whatever you're paying for it, it's quality. So if you're getting something cheap, we all know that it won't be good quality. So what makes you think that's any different when it comes to food? So yeah, start incorporating fruit daily. Also, as well as teas. Certain teas are good for you in your body to detoxify and flush things out of you. And you don't have to do it every day. I don't drink tea every day. Once in a while, I'll do it. Like if I feel like I'm gonna drink, like today, I feel like I'm gonna drink a tea. And also, when you get up in the morning, don't eat first thing in the morning when you get up. Give your body time to wake up. You're still waking up, so your organs are too. Your organs are still waking up, starting to function properly. Try to flush all the junk that you ate yesterday, flush it out of you. And if you're continually overloading your system, if we work every single day, we get overworked, we get tired. So your organs are the same way. They can get tired too. You need to detox and let your system flush. Drink a lot of water. Start adding salads and alkaline meals to your diet. Things that aren't very acidic, because that's where sickness and disease come from. And when you do eat the salad, don't add a lot of excess ranch or cheese. Try to stay away from dairy, because that stuff adds a lot of mucus, and mucus causes sickness too. That's where it comes from. Cut down your consumption throughout the day. Like, don't eat so much. Don't just keep shoving food and overloading your organs. Give them time to flush and break down food, rather than you keep eating all the time and you still got food in there from who knows how long ago that hasn't even been broken down yet, and just spoiling in you. And that's why you begin to feel so heavy and sluggish in the way that you feel, is because of what you're eating. Drink close to a gallon of water a day, if not the whole gallon. Just try to drink a lot of water. Is very important. Try to stay away from tap water if you can. Get some filters or something, because who knows what they have in this stuff. They have a lot of stuff in the water, and all of it's connected to sewer system and everything along these lines. So everything is incorporated in the same way that other things that you're drinking. Your toilet water and your water from your sink come from the same spot. So try to get a filter for your water. Personally, I have a zero water filter, but there's a lot of different filters you can get. Adding lime or lemon to your water makes it alkaline, makes it flushes mucus and things like this out of your body. as well as start incorporating smoothies into your diet. Smoothies are very good. You can get a lot of vitamins and minerals from the fruit, and even add a little green leaf, a little bit in there, like some kale or spinach or something like that in there. Sea moss is also very good for you. Just look up online alkaline stuff, and just look up. You have everything at the verge of your hands. Stop playing games on your phone. Stop doing stuff. Start looking stuff up. Stuff that's important. Because when they take away the internet, then you ain't gonna have nothing. They can shut everything down right now if they really want to. So utilize it while you got it. You're paying for it. You might as well get the best for your buck. Exercise. Me personally, I love working out. Walking, running, whatever you choose. Go for a walk, run to start off. You don't got to start off big. Even the scripture says don't despise little beginnings. So just start little, man. Just get outside, walk, get some sunlight, some fresh air. It's very important. Don't be in the house all the time. The sun gives you vitamins and things of this nature that's very good for your body. Stretch. Things of this nature. Things that you need to stop doing is eating within 3 to 5 hours after you wake up. Like I said, you need to give your time body to flush out the things from yesterday. Stop eating processed foods and processed sugars. Like I said about the sugary drinks, candy, crackers and chips. All this stuff is processed. Just think about it. Cookies, and if it ain't made in a bakery, and even if they do make it in their bakery, you just look at the ingredients. You'll see a whole bunch of stuff in there that, why is it in there? You got formaldehyde, you got potassium phosphate and triglycerin and stuff you can't even pronounce. Why is this stuff in there? They got all these chemicals and things like this in there, in your pancake batters, and they put it in everything. Just make sure you're looking at what you get before you get it. Just look at the ingredients. If it has a whole bunch of stuff in it, chances are that's not good for you. Why does that even need to be in there? It doesn't. It saves them money. So they give it to you, and you eat it. You're putting all that stuff in your body, and that's what's making you sick. All them chemicals and processed foods. How do you think they even make that? It's all running through machines. Nobody even really puts no. If something is massively produced, something has to keep up with it. Stop eating all that stuff, man. It's horrible for you. I mean, I'm not saying don't eat it at all, but at least try to make it yourself. And if you are going to do it, start cutting down. Stop consuming so much of it. No meat. It's horrible for you. We're not even supposed to be eating meat. Beef, pork. Pork in scripture, you're not supposed to eat pork at all. There's plenty of foods that is in there that's told us not to eat. Certain seafoods we're not supposed to eat, if not any at all besides fish. But even that is being messed with. There's a whole bunch of chemicals and radiation in the ocean, and the fish are consuming that, and then you're consuming that radiation. So what do you think that's doing to you? Beef, just horrible for you. It takes a very long time for your body to digest meat and break it down. What else you got? Chicken. Well, that's being messed with. If you look at a farm, I'm gonna post a video up on here of what the farms really look like when they say antibiotic, cage-free, but the conditions of the animals are horrible. Stop drinking that milk. That milk is disgusting. They feed these animals antibiotics and put all these diseases and things in them just to keep up with production. And it's horrible, man. It's disgusting. No canned foods, no GMOs. When you go in the store, you'll see things that say no GMOs on it. GMO is a genetically modified organism. So they're modifying food and making it their own way so they can keep up with how you want to eat your trash. But even some of the things that they say no GMO probably has GMOs in it, but you can tell what's what. Just look for good quality things, man. Usually on the outside of the stores is where all the good stuff is at, and then as you get on the inside, that's where most of the junk is at. I learned that from my mom. She used to work in one. I think she's seen it on the news. No canned foods, because on the canned foods they put in a strip of BPA in it, which it increases estrogen, and estrogen is a female hormone, and they're putting that in there to increase estrogen in men, give them feminine hormones. Also, stop using chemically drenched health products like soaps and hair products, lotions, what else? Deodorants, toothpaste. Try to look for something that has non-fluoride in it, or even I got this thing called Elixir Herb Shop. They're online on the Safari. They got a lot of natural organic products for your body. I got some soap from there. It only has natural oils, as well as some toothpaste. No fluoride. Fluoride is a chemical that is very poisonous. They wear hazmat suits when they handle it, but they put it in your water, in your toothpaste, put it in a whole bunch of stuff. And your skin is your biggest organ. And it only takes a couple seconds for something to enter from the skin into the bloodstream. So whatever you're putting on your skin is getting into your blood, and your blood is traveling through your body and through your organs. And so everything is getting affected by this, and your body has to try to flush this out. And if you're continually overloading your body, it's going to be hard for it to keep up and try to overcome the things that you're putting in it. You're essentially killing yourself by the things that they tell you that are good for you, but they're really not. They don't care about you. They never did, and they never will. These vaccines are meant to depopulate people too. They speak about it. It's not good for you. Cut out dairy, as I said previously, a lot. And if you are gonna do it, like I said, just try to cut down. And if you do consume it, try to make sure you're getting something of good quality. Stop buying cheap stuff. And just milk, period. You need to cut milk out of your diet, period. But if you're gonna still consume cheese, make sure you're getting good quality cheese, but that still has milk in it. But I just say try to cut it out, period, all of it. And if you can't just stop immediately, just cut down. Just try to cut down until you eventually stop. Microwaves are horrible. You're literally radiating your food and stripping every single nutrient of your food from the food, and instilling radiation into it. If you get a EMF detector, radiation detector, and you put it near your microwave, it constantly is giving off radiation, even if you're using it or not. So if you do have one, if you're not using it, plug it out, because you just standing next to that is constantly sending radiation to your body. Even these phones, that's why every time I'm not using my phone or I'm at work or something like that, I'll put my phone in a box somewhere, and I won't have it in my pocket all the time, because that's constantly, that radiation or everything the phone is giving off is entering you, going through you essentially. And that's causing a lot of issues. Even holding the phone to your ear for a certain amount of time has caused a lot of problems to certain people. And just be very observant of what you're doing. Stop drinking alcohol. Alcohol is horrible for your liver, your kidneys. It makes you fat, and fat causes disease too. And stop smoking. We all know these things. Those things aren't even questionable. Everybody knows they're bad, and it's not an easy thing to overcome. It's not. I used to struggle with that myself. I used to be addicted to smoking weed. I used to do it, but the Most High helped me overcome it. If you really want to stop, He will help you. Yeah, man. That's all I got. Start taking care of your vessel, man. Because if you don't, they're going to tell you how to do it. And then they're giving all this stuff to your children. It's going to be even worse on them. I'd advise you to try to start even growing your own food. Learn how to do it. Because who knows what's going to happen. Who knows? So if you got your own stuff, start putting stuff up, gathering water, gathering stuff you're going to need. And just start being aware of what you're buying and what you're using. Love y'all.